before I get into how to go out there and find niche markets, how to identify these niche markets that are out there looking for products, I want to discuss one big mistake that is made by 99% of the people that try and start businesses on the internet. There's lots of people that start businesses out there and they fail. They fail miserably. And in fact, through the dot-com days, there was lots of businesses that at that time investors pumped tons of money into and they just blew up. And it was because of this. People go out and they look for the ultimate product to sell. If you decide you're going to start a business on the internet, a big mistake people make is they sit down and they go, okay, I want to start a business on the internet. What am I going to sell? What's the ultimate product? What is something everybody must want? Something everybody needs? Well, that approach to starting a business on the internet is entirely wrong because you're guessing. You don't know. If you want to start a business on the internet, you need to, first of all, go out, look for easily targeted niche markets, and find what they're already out there looking for. What are they out there in the search engines looking for? What are they asking for? And what is it that they're asking for that nobody's providing them, or very few people are providing them? If you can find this formula, and it's very easy to do, we help people do this every single day. If you can find a niche market that is out there trying to solve a problem, that's looking for a product, and you can help them solve that problem, or you can give them that product, if they're already asking for it, is your business going to fail? No. It's a foolproof strategy because you're not guessing. You're not guessing if they're going to want it when you bring it to market. You know there's people out there that want it. So, that said, break this down to 4 steps. Step number 1, you're going to find a large, easy-to-reach target market. You're going to go out there, find a group of people out there that are easily accessible on the internet. Then you're going to find something they already want, a product, a service that they are asking for, that they need. And then you're going to put together a great sales process. I'm going to show you how to do that today. And then finally, once you get that customer, you're going to build a lifetime relationship with them and you're going to sell to them over and over and over. And I'm going to show you how to do that as well. That's the 4 big, broad steps. And then, once you've gone through those steps, you're going to repeat those steps and create multiple streams of income. You choose passionate niche markets. And once you get good at this, you can have it up and running, your website targeting these people on autopilot in 2 to 10 weeks. Now, the first time out of the gate is going to take you a lot longer. Bottom line, because it's a huge learning experience. It's a huge learning curve. Anybody who's ever built a successful business on the internet knows that the first time that they did it was by far the hardest. But once you've done it a couple times, you can get businesses up and running very, very quickly. And then, each one of these streams may not be massive. When you get into these niche markets, you might make $3,000 a month, $5,000 a month, sometimes $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month off of a niche. But $3,000 a month may not be a lot. But 10 weeks, you do it again. And you do it again. And you do it again. And then you have $3,000 here, $2,000 there, $5,000 here. All of a sudden, after a year, you have 4 or 5 different streams of income generating you each, not a huge income, but combined, could be $20,000, $30,000 every single month. Now, if one of those niche markets changes and crumbles on you, are you out of business? No. You have all these other streams. And you just go and create another stream of income. The people that are making the most money on the internet today are the ones that are following this formula. It's the people that have gone out there and used this to create multiple streams. I would not sleep at night if I had all my eggs in one basket, if I had one business, one stream of income, and one product. Because if that industry changed, I could be out of business the next day. But as you grow this, you build the multiple streams, you will be able to sleep at night because you know if that changes, you know what? You're still in business. Here's some other great niche markets, great examples. This site belongs to a gentleman by the name of Eric Weeks. Eric's one of our students, and Eric sells, this is one of those products that, once again, I had the old, this would never work on the internet, and he went ahead and did it. He sells truck bed covers for pickup trucks, tonneau covers on the internet. He generates over $800,000 in sales, which for him is $200,000 in commission. He's the #1 distributor out of 3,500 distributors worldwide for these truck bed covers. He competes against the big truck accessory stores, etc., etc. He's the #1 distributor at truck-bed-covers.com, and his website's very, very basic. So he's making $200,000 a year in his pocket selling truck bed covers. Eric has never even owned a truck. Eric saw a niche, and he applied the strategies and seen huge results. I love this example. This guy misleads little children. www.lettersfromsanta.com. Every single year, 7 weeks before Christmas, parents log on to his website and they pay him to write their child a letter from Santa Claus. They put in what the child wants for Christmas, etc. And he goes in there and sends a letter out to the kid with, it's customized with the kid's name. And he's got it all on autopilot too. So it's just a template that just inserts everything in, prints it out, fires it off, and he's making $100,000 in 7 weeks every year before Christmas. Once again, would this ever work in the traditional world? No, it wouldn't. Because of the unique nature of the internet, he's turned this into a very, very powerful business.